OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, you be talking that. OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, you be talking that. I'm on that radio, I speak it though. What's on your mind is deep though. We'll speak it though. We on the air, just take it there, I'ma take it there. Hold up. Yeah, I'm talking about it, but I'm real about it. I speak on it, but don't catch films about it. We can chop it up like it's nothing, baby. Things that have you like, wow, now that's crazy. Now I know we getting, just take it there. Yes, this that OT show, baby, where we take it there. Like ATL, Friday, 7 p.m., straight to 9. This that OT show, baby, now we on that line. OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, you be talking that.
What's going on, everybody? We back here live here on the OT show. Hey, we got a good show for y'all today. Today I'm going to bring on former stunt woman, actress, Miss Natascha Hopkins. Now listen, let me go ahead and tell y'all this, right? So the last time that we talked, it was about 5 years ago. She was on the OT show. And we was actually, let me see, she was doing a Compton movie. That was the last time that we talked. And I know that she was starting her clothing line. So I want to just get an update. I just want an update. I want to know what's going on with her, how she been, what's been going on as far as the COVID. So we're going to bring her on here today, and we're going to enjoy the moment because today is a beautiful day. Everything is starting to open back up. I hope a lot of y'all got y'all shots. If you didn't get your shot, that's cool too. But make sure you mask up. Because even though you got yours, just make sure you protect other people around you too. But I see that she's on the line. My engineers are saying, hey, she's on. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring her on. Right. From 5 years ago, I think it was about 5 years ago, maybe 4, she's always on time. So I'm going to go ahead and bring her in. They say bring her in. So what's going on with you?
Hey!
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you. Well, like I was telling our listeners, the last time that we actually talked, it was when you was in Compton, was in the Compton movie when they was talking about NWA. That was the
Yeah.
last time that we had.
That was a while ago.
I know. So now we are here. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Go ahead and tell our listeners where you from, how you got started.
So I am originally from Worms, Germany, and I was there for my family and I were there for about 5 years, and we moved to Saudi Arabia for a bit, then El Paso, middle school and high school, and then I went to college in Denton, TW, National Championship Gymnast, and then moved to LA, and I've been out here over 15 years, so I kind of feel like I'm a Cali girl, 100%. And my start, I was actually throwing parties. My last year, I didn't want to be an athlete anymore because you really don't have a social life at all. Throwing parties, met some really great people, and kind of talked me into trying, coming do the Hollywood thing. And I got really fortunate to be able to get on set and start doing background work, which a lot of people do, to get their SAG vouchers. Met some really great people, saw a stunt, and Mark Hicks and Darton O'Brien, and they're like, oh, we need some more Black women. I was like, I'm a gymnast, I can do this. And then booked a national McDonald's commercial. So that was my start, which is really unusual. I'm so grateful, forever grateful, because then from there I was able to work on other TV shows. And then after That's So Raven ended, Heroes ended, I was like, wait, I have to hustle? What? Like I don't have a savings account anymore? And that's when it really got real. You know,
Wow.
the auditioning and the grind and, you know, eating oatmeal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because it definitely get real. It definitely get real. It definitely get real. So let's give some updates, right? So because a lot of people, I know you, right, but a lot of people don't. You know, being a former stunt woman and and an actress too. How was it like physically being a stunt woman? Because see, a lot of people don't know you was in Scandal. And everybody know about that hit show. Everybody love that hit show, Scandal, and all that other hit show.
Yes, keep it
How
up.
was it being a former stunt woman, physically and mentally?
That's a really good question that you say mentally. Physically, it's highly demanding because when you're on set, that's fun because you know you for the most part know what you're doing, and as soon as they yell action, it's like you get this adrenaline rush and you turn into this superhuman. And whether you're crashing a car or you know getting out of the way of the car on Sons of Anarchy, is still one of my favorite stunts. They're you know I'm rigged, they're pulling me, and it has to be like the perfect second to go through the glass and then you know land appropriately, and then you know I died on that unfortunately. But the physicality of it, I think is fun when you're on set because the adrenaline keeps you going. And then as soon as the stunt is over, everybody's safe. A lot of people applaud, and it's a great like gratification immediately. And then obviously when it comes out, then it's really great to see you know the final product. But mentally, it's difficult because you're like, okay, what could go wrong? You kind of have your exit plan if it does, but then you don't want to be in that mindset either. But offset, I think a lot of people forget that we are doing cryotherapy, we're doing acupuncture, we're getting massages. You know, we get beat up. We might have a big bruise on our arm that's like black from doing a Sterifol, and then we're heading to an event and like, oh, are we gonna put makeup? Or okay, I'll just do long sleeves even though it's 100 degrees outside.
Wow.
So yeah, it's that part is not really fun. But I have been really fortunate to only have they call it PARS. It's like baby fractures in my lower back.
Hmm.
So that was kind of somewhat career ending because they're like, okay, one more fall, you know, you can really hurt your back. But it's difficult because the injuries that you have, it kind of progresses through your life. So even when I'm doing the dishes, I'm like, oh my gosh, my back hurts. Or waking up, I'm like, oh, I have to stretch before I even jump out of my bed. So it's really difficult, and I did it almost 20 years. So I'm really fortunate to just be able to get massages and just do upkeep with the workouts that I do, like hot yoga, a lot of sauna and stuff.
Wow. See, I told people, man, that stuff is like, woo. It take a toll on you. It definitely take a toll on you. Definitely take a toll on you. Now, let's progress now. Now, from the stunt woman to now being a businesswoman.
Yes.
So,
Well,
talk to me.
um, I actually started doing samples for the Lean Body Sports Bra, which is basically a um, a waist trimmer. Ooh, let me go grab it. Hold on
Yes,
one second.
yeah.
But it is basically um, a sports bra with an integrated waist trimmer. So, ladies, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about when you want your midsection to sweat and then have a real sports bra that is supportive in the bust area. But I started this in 2009. Um, Decided to try to get a patent. 4 years later, obtained a utility patent. And then at that point, I had, I'm just making samples for my friends, and my parents like, you have a business, like this is time for you to really have a business because you're putting so much money into it. So then we formed the company in 2013, established the name Caponata, which means born leader in Italian, and we were on the market for a long time. We were across the globe, 40 boutiques going strong. But what was happening was I was funding it, and I spent so much time on set. And I'm in Australia, I'm in Fiji. I'm getting up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, doing Skypes, and it just really took a toll on the company. So we had to change the business model, and now we have a really, really nice, brilliant deal with a huge store.
Mm-hmm.
So next year you will be able to get Caponata, and we are innovative fashion house. So it's not only the lean body sports bra, but being able to work out, wear the clothes during the day, throw some heels on. It's really spectacular, and we being that we're so physical, it's nice to have the little touches like, oh, I wish we had this in the pockets, or I wish we had this for the headphones. And so it's going to be very fashion forward. So I'm really excited for the opportunity.
Matter of fact, I gotta give you a clap because I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it because it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming because I remember having conversations with you
Mm-hmm.
about it. So I am just happy that now that you're going forward and now you're doing it 100% because I know doing what you was doing and now doing this is
Yeah.
you can see a difference in you. You can see a difference in you.
Oh, I appreciate it. It's tough, man, because they're like, wait, what happened in Caponata? Where can we get it? I'm like, you won't even believe this, but guess what? It took over a decade. It wasn't just overnight, like, oh, wait, we want Caponata in the store. I'm like, what? Oh, okay, yeah, let's do it. But literally, 12 years later. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So tell me, how did things change during the COVID? Far as mentally, physically, spiritually, because I know when the COVID hit, I know everybody just was like a big hit for everybody. So
Yeah.
tell our listeners and our viewers how was your experience with it?
Well, on a personal level, I'll do personal than business because business
Okay.
it was actually great. But on a personal level, um, I enjoyed my private time, I think, because it's so fast paced. We live such fast paced lives, and like not having to wear makeup and put outfits together and wear heels, it was really nice to kind of get to know myself and other accomplishments that I wanted to do. A lot of self reflection and books like, wow, I think I really am that. I have that character trait I wouldn't have thought about. So obviously, a lot of self awareness. I think that a lot of us had to think about not being able to do the norm, so to speak. But I actually got COVID the beginning of November, October, November, and my parents were going to drive out. And I was like, so mom and dad, I actually got it. I have survived. They knew. My mom was like, I knew when you kept taking naps. But it sucked because it was the first time that I was like, wow, I really cannot see my parents based off of something that was just, something that just happened. So, we did the Zooms like, everybody else, but that was really difficult. And then too, you feel sick. And then, all my friends are so great. They're like, I'm going to make you a sanitizer. I'm going to leave it, but don't open the door until, like I'm 2 blocks away, so it's like the support of people, but they're still like, ugh, I'm not trying to get it. But that was difficult, but it was good to kind of feel the love. And I'm so happy that I was able to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Very fortunate and, hella vitamins. So that obviously wasn't great. So very looking forward to everything opening up now. On a business level, I have had a TV show idea for almost 5 years. I officially retired after Black Lightning, doubling Nafisa, who's amazing, who plays Thunder. After the first season, I was like, I'm completely done. I'm going to work on my TV show. So during this year, I was able to, take more UCLA extension courses for producing and acting. And as we're developing this TV show, it was really great to be able to talk to other writers and showrunners, through the Zoom. So
Mm-hmm.
that was really great to where we are now with the TV show, which we're getting closer to selling it. So it was pretty progressive, I guess, for me, gratefully.
Wow, wow, wow. So how is it now being on the other side?
It
You know.
feels, you know what? I feel like it's more relaxing, so to speak,
Uh-huh.
because I mean it's a hustle, it's a grind. You're reading so much. It's very mental. It's different not going to set and being physical. But I like that creative aspect of it because you are like birthing these new characters that other people will be able to relate to and be inspired from and learn from. And as an actress, it's great, but sometimes you read the sides or you read the script, it's like, oh, I wonder if, or she wouldn't this. So as a producer, it's amazing. I think it's very freeing for me, and owning a business as well, I think has given me even more confidence building a team, and
Mhm.
being able to trust them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the key, the trust part. That is definitely
Yes.
the key, the trust part, because I know it's been an impact for everybody, and I'm glad that everybody now, everybody, well, people lost people, and I'm sad about that. You know what I mean? And there's been a lot of survivors, but I'm glad that now everybody is starting to get open. But I think, like I tell people, this was like a curse and a blessing at the same time,
Yeah.
because the curse was everybody. You know what I mean? It affected everybody, but the blessing, people
Hmm.
started to relax more and started to start their own businesses.
Hmm.
People start to bring their ideas and they start to do it. So to me, that was like, okay, sit your butt down and let's go ahead and start this.
Right.
Now you got time. Now what is your excuse now? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I am glad that everything worked out right with you. I'm glad that you got over the COVID. I'm sad to hear that you got it, but I'm glad that you got over it. I'm glad that you are here now, and now you are doing phenomenal things.
Thank you. It's really exciting. I
Being
think
blessed.
being able to do a little bit of both, having a business and doing, a little bit of producing and acting, it's still kind of a merge, it's entertainment, it's all
Yeah,
creative, it's all
yeah.
balancing. I do want to say there was a project that I worked on. We started actually 3 years ago.
Hmm.
And the star, the female lead, Alex Cerceas. He's a UFC fighter. He's actually pretty big in that world, very well known. But we are completing filming next month in Atlanta. It's called The Year of the Rat. But for martial artists, they are going to absolutely love this film.
Wow.
It's kind of like it's epic. It's like about like loyalty but betrayal, and I
Uh-huh.
want to plug that because as an independent filmmaker, it's been a long journey. So I'm just really thankful to be on the project. So the Year of the
Ah.
Rat, that's a Cyrus Alexander writing, producing, and directing. This man is so that.
Wow. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. I am
Yeah.
just so happy. I am happy. I am happy. Because it's I am blessed that you actually, you're still joining your boy OT. Like you're still part of the family. Like I got old pictures and old interviews. I have a old interview with you that's on audio, right?
Really.
A world
Wow.
old interview that's on audio, and I'm sitting back. I'm like, all right, let me find out what everybody is doing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because this is the new thing now. You know what I mean? As far as the radio thing, everybody doing these zooms and everything else. So me just adapting to it,
Hmm.
it's just like, okay, I'm trying. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying because normally you don't see all this, or you just hear it. Now you see
Yeah.
it, you know what I mean? So I gotta start maneuvering microphones and hitting microphones this way and stuff. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Good. I
So
love it because it's like it's kind of we're in the room together, and I think now because we were
yeah,
all quarantined, we're like a human.
right,
Yes.
right, yes, yes, yes.
It's
I love
great.
it. Yes, indeed. You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about that. And it's actually good because now we get to, put the faces with the audio, and now we get to see people, and
Hmm.
it's like, hey, what's going on? How you
Yeah.
feeling? Wave back, and and I'm happy about that. I'm happy. I am truly happy. So let's talk about, because I know that if people don't follow you on Instagram, like you're a big fitness person. So let's talk
Yes.
about that a little bit, because I know that you are doing a lot with that too. So, getting up early in the morning, you like, yo, I'm doing my yoga. Let's go.
that is That's true. Well, what happened was during this time of just, reading and, I guess just diving into the creative process, I was not going to the gym. I don't think I went 2 months without working out, and I definitely hit that 2 month, maybe more mark. And my parents were visiting. Since I didn't have COVID this time. So they were here visiting, and my mom, like, she's like, yeah, you gained a little weight. You're just, you're proportional. I was like, what? But still, because I'm about to shoot, I didn't feel comfortable. So I went hardcore with the intermittent fasting and, no sugar, no carbs. And, it was really challenging, but I think, I posted a little bit of my journey, but it just feels good. And I think that mentally, to be able to have that release, even if you're jogging outside. I started going to a gym, so seeing the community of people working out, I think was inspiring for me. And I can only imagine with people who don't have that athletic background, it's hard. It's hard to get back in there. But if you just have baby steps, I think that it's really great. Eventually we'll do another lean body challenge. The ladies can wear their lean bodies. The guys could just, work out and hit these goals. And I think sometimes it's important to use the measuring tape and not always the scale.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
little. I like red wine, so that was hard. That was really hard. Not to, is it really sugar and wine? Can we investigate this?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, listen. I guarantee you. I guarantee if you come out with a good tasting wine with no sugar in it,
Right. Yeah,
what
I
you
know.
what everybody will be like,
I know. Yeah, how
you
can we
would
take the
do it.
sugar out the grape?
Yeah, hey, listen, I don't know how they do it, but they got all these little Coke Zeros, which they got the Coke Zeros with no sugar in it. Everybody got nothing with sugar in it, and it still tastes good. I'm still trying to figure out how. So it gotta be a way. It gotta
It's
be a
got to.
way. It got to be a way. I tell
Got
you
to
one
be.
thing. I love me a little bit of wine too, and if you do it without no sugar, oh wow, it will be amazing. Think about it. Look. Just think about it a little bit.
I'm gonna think about it. I'll think about the whole everything, the whole line. Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Date on you. I appreciate you so much. Oh, everybody is commenting. Got a couple of people commenting. Oh, hey, everybody get a little star. So say hey, say hey.
Hey,
So
hey, hey.
so tell everybody where they can actually find you on the IGs.
So on the IG, it's just my name, where you see here on the screen. It looks like Natascha with a C in it, and that's it, Natascha Hopkins. And then Caponata Apparel, CAPONATA Apparel, and if you can remember, ladies, the Lean Body Sports Bra, because it will help you get lean. Um, and also, I want to squeeze in here. I co-produce a music video for this artist. His name is Dylan Raw, which is going to be a summer hit called
Mm,
Honeymoon. It is
mm.
amazing. I feel like he's like a mixture of like a Eminem slash like a pop star. But I was really fortunate to be able to jump on that video, and I saw a little clip today, and it is going to be the summer song. So listen to it when you work out, when you wear your lean body.
See, I love it. I love it. I
Yes.
love it. I love it. Because I know we're gonna be putting all the descriptions on the YouTube, so where everybody can find you at. We're gonna get on that like ASAP. So you don't have to send me like because I know we already got some of the stuff, but send me more stuff that you want me to do, and I'll plug it right on there. Because you're always part of the family. So at the end of the
Thank
day,
you.
whatever you need, whatever you want, we're here for you. Because
Thank
this
you.
is what we do. This is what we do. No, but thank you for see this is the second time you coming on. So thank you for allowing us to bring you back in. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you so much. Make sure y'all go follow her because I follow her. So make sure y'all go follow her. You know what I mean? And keep updates on us. So I want to keep updates on you. So no matter what you're doing, send me an email. You got something new going on, send me an email. You got a commercial, send me an email. You know what I mean? And for we can get everything rolling. Cause this what we
Thank
do.
you.
I mean, we've been doing it for so
No.
long.
Speaking of, do you know who Robert Rodriguez is? The
No, I don't.
director? He's a director.
Uh.
He's kind of like a Quentin Tarantino. He has like there's this he has a new movie. I saw the trailer that these girls are like scooping ice cream, but then at night they're like assassins. But anyway,
Really?
there's an IBM commercial that I was in that I get to throw a stunt person through the window, and then he actually comes up to me and shows me how to throw a hook. It's so funny you said that. Yeah,
Wow.
it's a commercial. I think it's still out actually, but Robert
Really?
Rodriguez.
Look, I'm about to write it down. I'm about to write it down. I'm gonna go look for it. I'm gonna go look
It's
for it.
really funny. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna go look for it on YouTube because you know YouTube got all the commercials
Mhm.
from
Yeah.
back in the day and everything. So I'm gonna go look for that commercial.
Yeah,
And
it's really
I love it. I love it. I love it. So thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. You're
me
still
too.
looking marvelous as you are. So you know what I mean. Make sure you keep up, stay healthy, enjoy your summertime. So remember, anything that you need, anything that you want, we're here. All you gotta do is just send me an email. Don't worry about it. We got you. We'll send it right back. But I definitely appreciate you. So once again, tell everybody your IG one more time for everybody.
Yes, it is Natascha Hopkins. Dun dun dun. That's it. And it's CHAHOPK. Natascha Hopkins. And it's so good to see your face. Thank you
Oh,
so much.
oh,
So much.
thank you. I'm here. You know, I'm getting over it. I'm getting over it. So once
Yeah, you
again,
look good. I see the beard game
yes,
strong.
yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you. Thank you again. Much love to you. Give the love to the family, everybody else. Stay healthy. And like I said, you know, anything you need, we here. So, you know, just shoot us an email or DM me. You know what I mean? We here. All
Okay.
right. I
Thank
appreciate it.
you.
Thank you. Hey y'all, listen, you know, beautiful. Natasha Hopkins. You know what I mean? I appreciate her so much. Make sure y'all join us here again tomorrow because we have another Mr. Crib Flipper is going to be joining us here tomorrow. So we're going to talk about real estate. But hey, I appreciate her so much. Make sure y'all follow her on all of the IGs, Instagrams, and everything else. And yo, we will see y'all tomorrow here on the OT show. I appreciate y'all. Tune in. Make sure y'all subscribe and listen to the OT Radio Show 1 on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe. Because pretty soon, like I said, Facebook, pretty soon I'm not going to be on here. And it's coming. It's coming. So make sure y'all subscribe, hit the notification button. And if you want to check out all the replays of all of the shows that we've been having, make sure you go to OT Radio Show 1 and you will see all of the replays that we had on the show. There you go. From DJ Wiz to Mr. Daryl Claxton to Natascha Hopkins to everybody that we had on the show. I mean, Low Key, Omar Tyree. So make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you support. Make sure y'all go to her website, go to her Instagram. Make sure y'all order because I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's big and bad. But remember what she said. You know, it took years, y'all. It took years. It don't happen overnight. So anything that you do in life and that you really want to do, remember it's a grind. And it might not be here the first year, the second year, the third, but it's coming as long as you keep up and doing what you're doing. So listen, I love y'all. Y'all be good. And hey, we'll see y'all tomorrow at 5:15. All right. Peace out with all y'all. Love y'all. Be easy. Tomorrow I see y'all. Peace.